Hello, my Leos. Welcome to Scrappy Siren Tarot. This is your weekend reading for March 16th and 17th. Thank you for being here today. So, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to use the Tarot of Oppositions to get your general message for the weekend. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for this weekend for the Leo collective? And this applies to anyone who has Leo in their charts, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right, so let's get two more, please, Spirit. Okay. And one more. All right. So your first card out is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And we have the Ace of Wands. So I'm going to just sit here with this energy for a bit and see what comes through. Okay, so this is a really interesting energy. I right away, the first impression that I got from this general message is that there's two opposing forces, okay? Doesn't have to be at odds with each other, but there's definitely two energies present in this reading, okay? One being represented by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, one being represented by the Ace of Wands in upright position. So having two aces in a reading to me indicates new energy, okay? New opportunities, new new energies in the physical, okay? Especially with the suit of pentacles being one of your aces, even though it's in reverse, and with the wands, the pentacles represent things in the material world and the wands represent passions and energies. So the first impression that I get is that there is something in the physical, whether it be an offer, a job offer, um, something that you are being presented with that at first glance seems like a missed opportunity, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Or there's someone in your life at this time who is kind of playing the devil's advocate kind of role. That it could be yourself, it could be someone close to you. Okay, there's something in the energy where someone's expecting worst case scenario to happen. This could be like old childhood wounds coming out. This could be fears of future outcomes because you've been hurt in the past. All right, but you're being presented with an opportunity here, or you will be this weekend. It could be an invitation, could be someone reaching out to you to hang out, or some sort of offer is being placed on your table, okay? And the other energy, which is opposing it, is the Ace of Wands. So there's something, there's someone or something that you could be interested in. Okay, this could be romantically, this could be a direction you want to bring your career in. There's definitely something that you want, but the overall feeling is that I'm getting you're afraid to want it, okay, because of past history. And the past history is coming through to me with the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? There's someone or something, some event that you put your heart into, that you poured yourself out into, you invested in, and it may have not have gone the way you wanted it to, okay? And so, you're rightfully cautious about approaching this scenario because you've been hurt before, is the impression that I'm getting. And in this card, in the Knight of Cups in reverse, he's pouring out his cup. And that visualization to me could possibly indicate a codependent past relationship, could be codependent workplace, codependent environment where you were kind of pouring yourself into something and it was too much because you were not filling your own cup. So you were just, pouring yourself into this and you weren't getting back what you were receiving. And so there was a deficit involved. So we're going to put this on pause and get some charms out to see if there's any signs and synchronicities. If the charms don't resonate with you, don't worry. Maybe the tarot that I will use to clarify this message afterwards will. So let's go ahead and get 7 charms. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know through these charms? We have a bow tie. Kind of reminds me of like the farfalle, like the butterfly pasta that you can buy at the store, or like the bow tie pasta. I don't know why it reminds me of that. We have this carved arrowhead. I think it's obsidian. We have a ball and chain. Yeah, there's that codependency. Something really big happened with regards to the heart chakra is what I'm hearing. Okay, the 4th charm out is a starfish. 5th charm out is this bead, and on the bead, I believe it's carved wood, but on the bead is a dogwood flower. And where I'm at, the flowers are just starting to pop because it's becoming springtime. So, all right. And then we have an Easter egg. So maybe this new opportunity will come around to you around Easter time, which is, coming up for us. Let's see. Doesn't have to. All right, last one is a bunny rabbit. And it's looking up and it looks extremely happy. All right. So I think overall positive message. I don't get this being a heavy reading, but take what resonates. We're going to clarify with the Osho Zen Tarot. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Tell us a little bit more about the past, please, Spirit. Okay. Oh, this one wanted to come out. All right. So we got the 3 clarifications. All right. So on the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you received courage. So look at that energy. Look how bright and sunny that is. I've been seeing a lot of gold and green lately, and it's caught my attention. And it's kind of ironic because, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I just, around this time, if you are exposed to that holiday, you see a lot of this color. And so it's just, I guess maybe I've been paying more attention to it, but there's definitely an indication on the Ace of Pentacles in reverse because you received courage. Whatever this offer is that you're afraid to put yourself out there for, Spirit is saying it's important for you to have courage in the face of it. And if it's something you truly desire with the Ace of Wands, just be kind to yourself and just realize, approach this if you want to in the way that you would like to receive abundance. So, for example, this is just an example. If you've been hurt in the past from a previous relationship with regards to like trust, okay? Let's say your trust was broken and that's one of the reasons why your relationship ended. Well, when you're approached with a new relationship, You may have these fears of like, oh gosh, how can I trust someone ever again, right? Which is totally normal. But the important part is when you're approaching this insecurity or this uncertainty, it's to act in a way and to try to think in a way of being that person that you want to attract. So being trustworthy, being um, accountable, being straightforward, being honest with how you feel to that person and to yourself. Because you know, at the end of the day, you can't control what other people do. You can only control what you do and in the face of things. So um, put out what you want to get back. That's the message that's coming through to me right now. So on the Knight of Cups in reverse, you received letting go in reverse. So realize that whatever this opportunity is that is coming your way, by accepting it, it doesn't mean you have to do what you potentially did in the past, which is like pour your complete self into it and just lose yourself if that resonates with you, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to like give all 500 yards to receive like an inch, right? Okay, so like my point is with letting go in reverse, spirit wants you to know you don't have to let go of yourself and you don't have to pour all of your emotions into this. You can just take it as it comes, take it slowly, see how you feel, and approach this with neutrality. Okay, neutrality and honesty are the best policy because that's where your heart and your mind are closest to um, being able to communicate with each other, if that makes sense. So, Ace of Wands and the Rebel in reverse. So, I think some of you guys are that you like this new opportunity that will come forward, or you appreciate this energy or this passion or this creativity, that the spark that you will be receiving or you will be offered, but you're afraid with the Rebel in reverse. You're not you appreciate the energy, but you're not, you know that like sometimes it can come with like some sort of risk. So you're trying not, I can get the feeling that someone like someone's really out there trying not to get their hopes up about something, okay? Because yeah, you're, you know, in this Rebel card, you know, he's breaking the chains and you know, there's a sense of like, you know, rebelliousness. And I feel like you maybe are looking for something that is more stable. And so that's where part of that caution comes from. You appreciate the new fresh energy that's coming through, whether it be new job offer, new living opportunity, new romantic suitor, whatever it is, new creative idea that's out of the box. But you're also cautious of it because um, maybe it's making you feel a type of way you haven't felt before. So we're going to go ahead and get your challenge with the Fantasy Garden Tarot for the weekend. And if you like what I do here at Scrappy Siren Tarot, please subscribe, hit the notification bell button. It really helps. I really appreciate it. And I love to read your comments. I make sure I respond to all of them. It's just really great to be a part of this community. And I just wanted to do like a little shout out to everyone who's been super patient with my posting schedule. Like I said earlier, I'm dealing with moving and a transition in my life right now. So it's been hard to keep to a regular schedule, but I really appreciate your patience. As you can see, I'm in a different environment. So yeah. But anyway, your challenge for the weekend is the Five of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, so you got that again. So yeah, so Spirit is just reiterating with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse that your challenge is to not approach this situation as if it's the same situation that scarred you in the past or that scared you in the past. Okay? Because each situation is different. And more importantly, recognize that you are different from that experience. You've already been through a lot of things. So even if the situation externally ends up being a similar lesson or whatever it may be, if it happens to play out that way, remember you are different. So it's not going to play out in the same way. You've gained wisdom, you've gained courage, right? Courage. So it's not the same no matter what, okay? Because you are different. So then we also have the Five of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you guys are just rightfully, but maybe overcautiously afraid of being betrayed or being hurt or being misled, okay? Because the Five of Swords energy is like someone who like willfully pushes people away because they feel like either they know how things are going to play out or they just are on the offense as a form of defense. So that is your challenge this weekend, is just to like try your best to be as neutral as possible and to trust yourself, because you've gone through the fire and you're going to come out much wiser. So, all right, Spirit, what is the ally for this weekend for the Leo Collective, please? The ally. Okay. Five of Pentacles is your ally. All right, so when the Five of Pentacles comes out as an ally, that talks about conservatism. So it's basically reiterating what I'm saying, like try to be neutral. Try not to get too invested or too excited right out of the get-go, but also try not to be too like, oh, it's just gonna backfire. It's just gonna go wrong. Neutrality is your friend, because you will be able to hear your inner intuition a lot better when you are neutral and just sitting in your own power, okay? We're going to get your ending oracle with the Star Codes Astro Oracle. Spirit, what is the ending message that we need to hear, please, at this time? The ending message that we need to hear for the Leo Collective. Okay. All right, we have card number 35, Ascendant Entrance. All right. Okay, so before I continue, I just wanted to say you have a ton of green colors coming out, green and gold coming out of your tarot reading, your spread. It's actually really gorgeous. And I want to show you some of the cards just so you can see. So green is the heart chakra, or correlates to the heart chakra. And gold correlates to the solar plexus, or the ego center. So you may be having kind of a, I don't know, you might be at kind of odds between your egoic center, right, and your sense of self and your heart chakra. There may be some push and pull between these things. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the colors. They're really coming out. There's that green and gold again. But yeah, a beautiful spread. All right, so let's get your ending oracle for the weekend. Bear with me while I look up this card. Okay, Ascendant, Entrance. In a natal chart, the ascendant tells a story about how you walked into this life at your birth and how you walk into any new situation. It describes the door through which you see the world and the world sees you, your filter system, and hints at your awakening consciousness. The ascendant, also known as the rising sign, describes the degree of the zodiac just coming up over the eastern horizon at the moment and place of your birth. Action. How do you see the world? Take a long look at the assumptions and presumptions through which you filter your experience of reality. Really look at how your privilege, trauma, or certain attributes of your history can distort the reality of the moment. Guys, I'm not making this up. This is crazy. Do what you can to dismantle those obstructions so you can see the whole view. Open that aperture. Conversely, look carefully at the signals you send off. Do they match your intent? That goes back to what I said earlier about, you know, if you want to meet someone trustworthy or you want to be associated with someone trustworthy, be that person, be that entity. Set an example. Show people how they should treat you. Don't tell them, show them, because people will listen to you, will listen and watch and observe your actions, not your words. Unfortunately, that's usually the case. All right, so do they match your intent? Do you say you're fine when you really need a hug? Are you trained to sound modest or apologetic when really you know what you're doing? Do you act like you know what you're doing when you don't? Notice what you project onto the world and take responsibility for how you are seen. The ascendant is where you become visible. If this makes you nervous, investigate what needs to be healed or where you need to grow your confidence in order to feel comfortable being seen. If you're asking about a project, look for what needs to be repaired and improved before you hold a press conference. Challenge. The front door is only part of the house. Be willing to look beyond appearances and into the heart, but don't count on others' ability to do so too. Gift. Over time, your reputation is built on what you do, not how you look. All right. Thank you, Malios. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.